Welcome back. In this video, I'll go over the answer to the hard-ranked ice cream conundrum puzzle. So if you haven't tried solving it yet, please check out the previous video and give it a shot. Now before I reveal the answer, I want to give a big shout out to this puzzle's top solvers. I got a lot more submissions than I thought I would for the very first hard puzzle, so I was very pleased to see so many people enjoying and solving the puzzle. Many of you also had some kind things to say about the puzzle and the channel, and many of you also wrote out how you reached the solution. These things aren't necessary when submitting your answer, but it does go a long way to show how much you enjoyed the puzzle, and I really appreciate that level of support from you all. I also want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I've only been posting videos for 3 weeks now, and my subscriber count has septupled. Septupled? Yeah, septupled. If my sub count septuples every 3 weeks from now on, I'll have the most number of subscribers on the entire platform in less than 6 months. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. Alright, let's get to the answer. There's only one way to satisfy all of the customer's rules. One of the cones needs to have 3 scoops, and from bottom to top they have to be cookie dough, chocolate, and rainbow sherbet. The other cone has the remaining 5 flavors, and from bottom to top they have to be strawberry, mint, coffee, vanilla, and Rocky Road. A good place to start is rainbow sherbet, since Rule 3 severely limits where it can go. It can only touch 2 other flavors, chocolate and strawberry. It might be tempting to just put it on a cone all by itself, but Rule 9 tells us we can't do that. It needs to at least share a cone with either vanilla or cookie dough, neither of which it can touch. So we need to also make sure chocolate or strawberry, or both, are on the same cone too. Since chocolate and strawberry are the only 2 flavors that rainbow sherbet can touch, it'll have to either be sandwiched between them, or it'll have to go on the very top or very bottom, with one of those 2 flavors directly next to it. Let's think about whether or not it can be sandwiched between them. If we try it with chocolate above strawberry, we'd be breaking Rule 2. But if we try it with strawberry above chocolate, there's no way we can have strawberry adhere to Rule 4. So rainbow sherbet is not sandwiched between these 2 flavors. It must either be on the very top or the very bottom, and Rule 8 makes it clear which one. It must go on the very top. Now all we need to do is figure out which flavor goes directly below it, chocolate or strawberry. We could pick strawberry, but we'd need to be careful not to make the cone any larger than 3 scoops. Keep in mind any other flavors we add will have to go below strawberry, so that they don't touch rainbow sherbet. But we can't add too many flavors below strawberry or it'll end up breaking Rule 4. In fact, we can only add 1 more, if any. Unfortunately though, we need to add at least 2. According to Rule 10, there can't be exactly 1 scoop above strawberry, which we have in this case, and that 1 scoop is rainbow sherbet, unless we put Rocky Road on the same cone. And remember, we'll need to put vanilla or cookie dough on this cone too. We don't know which one yet, but it has to be one of them, and that'd be too many scoops on the cone for strawberry to adhere to Rule 4. So we've reached a major breakthrough. Rainbow sherbet can't be sandwiched between chocolate and strawberry, it can't go on the bottom, and if it goes on the top, strawberry isn't the flavor it will touch. There's only one option left. It'll have to go on the top with chocolate directly below it. This gives us a lot more useful information too. According to Rule 2, vanilla and strawberry can't go below chocolate, but keep in mind any other flavor we add to this cone will have to go below chocolate. Therefore, we know vanilla and strawberry go on cone B. If vanilla goes on cone B, then Rule 9 tells us cookie dough goes on cone A. Now let's look at Rule 1. Mint can't go below rainbow sherbet unless it's also below strawberry. Well, we know strawberry can't go on the same cone as rainbow sherbet, so that'd be impossible. Mint must go on cone B too then. Here's where things get a little tricky again. We know strawberry, vanilla, and mint are all on cone B, but we're not sure exactly how they're arranged yet. We do know strawberry and mint need to be on the bottom 2 scoops though, thanks to Rule 4. And we still need to figure out which cone Rocky Road and Jamocha Coffee go on. There aren't any rules restricting where Rocky Road can go, so let's look at coffee instead. There are 2 rules restricting its placement, and they're the most complicated ones we're given. Let's start with Rule 5 and think about whether coffee can go on the very top or very bottom of either of these cones. We know we can't put it at the very top of cone A because then it'd be touching rainbow sherbet. And it can't go on the very bottom of cone A because Rule 5 states it can't go on the very bottom of a cone unless it's somewhere below vanilla, but vanilla is on cone B. Similarly, the rule says it can't go on the very top of a cone unless it's somewhere above cookie dough. So since cookie dough is on cone A, we know coffee can't go on the top of cone B. And finally, we know it can't go on the bottom of cone B either, because then either strawberry or mint would be pushed above 2 scoops. Since we're unable to put coffee on the very top or bottom of a cone, it'll have to be in the middle somewhere, between 2 other scoops. So now we'll need to think carefully about Rule 7. Coffee can't go between 2 scoops unless their flavors have a different number of syllables in their names. All other flavors have 3 syllables, except mint and rainbow sherbet. We know it can't touch rainbow sherbet, so it'll need to touch mint. In order to make that happen, we'll put strawberry on the very bottom, then mint, then coffee. Now coffee is between mint and vanilla, which satisfies Rule 7. Rule 6 says vanilla can't go on the very top, but luckily we have one more flavor we haven't used yet, Rocky Road. All we need to do is put it above vanilla and we're done. This is the last of the Ice Cream Conundrum videos. I hope you've enjoyed them. Next week we'll see a brand new puzzle type, starting with an easy one. Hope to see you there, and until then, happy puzzling.